Trading for a living. That's what you probably want, right? So you can chill by the beach, sipping some pina colada. I'm not really sure what that is anyway, but I hear that all the time. No boss to answer to, no politics, no BS, no nonsense, right? Just you and your financial destiny. But the question is, how much money do you need to trade for a living, right? That's the question. So that's why, right, in today's video, right, I'll share with you a very simple formula, right, to let you know how much money you need, right, to trade for a living. It doesn't matter that, you need to make $10,000 a year, $100,000 a year, or $1 million a year, right? This simple formula, it works the same, okay? So before we get started, here's what I want you to do right now. Hit the thumbs up button, right, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is below. Just hit subscribe. And this way, whenever I publish a new video, you'll never miss, right? You always get updated from me. Okay? So with that said, have you done it? Hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and let's get started. So if you want to trade for a living, right, and you want to know how much money you need, right, you need to have a few things first. Number one, you must ask yourself, right, how much money do you need? Right? Maybe you are someone who is single, right? Maybe you're like 22 years old, you're single, you want to live by the beach and drink mineral water every day, or drink the seawater, you don't need much money, and you can survive with something like $10,000 a year. Hey, that's possible, right? So, or maybe you're someone who have a family, you have mortgages, you have commitments, and you need more than that. Maybe you need like $50,000 a year. Doesn't matter what it is, right? Ask yourself, honestly, what is the number that you need, right? Because this is the first figure that you must define, right, before you can find out what is the amount of trading capital you need to trade for a living. So the first question is, how much money do you need per year? Second question, what is your average return per year? Okay, so again, this varies, right? Some traders, short-term day traders, they can make like, 40-50% a year. Whereas, swing position trader, they are contented with, 20-25% a year. So this depends again, what is your average return per year? Honestly, ask yourself, right, based on your past trading, what is your average return like? And define this as well. And once you got these two figures here, you can then, use this simple formula that tells you, right, how much money you need, right, to trade for a living. So what you'll do is, firstly, this one over here, how much money do you need per year? Let's say, I don't know, you need $20,000 per year, okay? And you make an average of 20% a year, okay? So this, to keep things simple, the formula is like this. You just take $20,000, okay? Okay, this example, right? $20,000. Divide by, let's say, your average return per year, it's 20%, so it's 0.2. So what this would give you is, I got my calculator here. 20,000 divided by 0.2, you have a figure of $100,000. Okay, so what this means is, if you want to, make an average of $20,000 per year and your average return per year is 20%, you need a trading capital of $100,000 to meet your requirement. Okay, so this is the formula. Again, you can just adjust the number as you need. Maybe you need $50,000 per year and your average return maybe it's 25%. Just plug in the numbers, right, and it will spit out the value of, how much ideally, right, your trading capital should be. So now moving on, right, I know, some of you might be thinking, right, so Rayner, okay, full-time trading sounds not bad, but I have a job, right, and I want to do it part-time. So the question is full-time trading better or part-time trading better? So let me just, give you a simple illustration to explain my thought process on it. So let's say, you are a full-time trader, and hypothetically, let's say you're trading a $50,000 trading account. And since you're trading full-time, I would assume you're trading the lower time frames, you have more trading opportunities, and let's say you do an average of 40% a year. Okay? Compared to someone who is trading part-time, okay, $50,000 trading account, same as the full-time trader, but their average return is lower, about 20%, because, they are trading off the higher time frame. And because you are trading part-time, you have the ability to add in, $6,000 every year to your trading account. And if you just do the math, it's about, saving an additional $500 a month. So now the question is, right, which is better? So you can see that the full-time trader, he would make on average, let's say, he makes the number here is 20,000. And let's say he needs to use this $20,000 to fund his lifestyle, maybe to buy mineral water, chill by the beach, and maybe, just, entertainment or whatever expense he needs to cover. So every time the full-time trader makes that money, he spends everything, and every year it resets back to $50,000. On the other hand, right, the part-time trader, whatever money he makes, he doesn't have to spend it because he has a job, right? The job can pay his expenses. So he can let the money, remain in the account and, compound, right? So you can see that at the end of a period of time, right? You can see that a part-time trader started with $50,000, adding $6,000 a year, right? And you give it 20 years to grow at, let's say, a return of 20% a year. You can see that after 20 years, the amount of money is about 3.2 million. And if the full-time trader, every year for the next 20 years, he does the same thing, right? He withdraw his money, buy water, chill by the beach, and and whatnot. He'll be having $50,000 at the end of 20 years. So this is not to say full-time trading is bad, right? But you can see that the power of compound interest would really work well, right? For those of you who are trading part-time, right? Where you can actually fund your account, right, with more money and trade larger and larger over time. Okay, but still, I know some of you, right, are determined, right, to go down the full-time trading route. Maybe perhaps you value your freedom. So here, is a couple of things, right, to share with you. What else do you need, if you want to trade full-time? My first tip for you is this. Cover yourself with at least 12 months of living expenses, because as you can see, right, if you were to dip into your trading account and to fund your living, right, you don't let the power of compounding work for you. Okay, so you really want to have the power of compounding to work for you. You want to set aside some money to cover your living expenses. You don't want to, take out money from your trading account. You can, right, but do it as little, as small as possible. Okay? And the second tip that I have for you is, have a partner who have a stable income, right? A partner who works full-time, right? So let's say, for example, this month you can't help to, pay the bills. Maybe trading isn't going too well. At least your partner can cover up, where you left off. And also, right, a veteran trader once told me, he said, hey, Rayner, in trading, right, 80%, right, of your gains are going to come from 20% of your trades. So let me repeat that once again, right? 80%, right, of your profits are going to come from 20% of your trades. So what this means is that, even in a given year, you have about, 12 months. You have 12 months, right? You won't be making money every single month. Chances are, you make the bulk of your money, right, from perhaps, 3 or 4 months of the year. And the remaining months of the year, you're maybe break even or, having small losses. So that is really, right, the reality of trading, at least for my own trading style. Okay, so again, right, this is why, having, living expenses set aside and having a partner, right, with a stable income would greatly help, right, to your transition to trading full-time. Okay, but if you want to trade part-time, then hey, this is something that you don't really have to concern yourself with. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. So to determine, right, how much money you need, right, to trade for a living, you need to take the figure, right, how much money you need per year, divide by your average return per year. That value would tell you, right, what is the minimum amount of capital, right, you need to trade for a living. And second thing to share is that, full-time trading is not always better than part-time trading, because, part-time traders, right, they have the ability to compound their returns, okay, and not having to dig into their trading account to fund their lifestyle or whatsoever. Full-time trading, that can be done as well, but as I mentioned earlier, what you need to do is set aside some money for your living expenses, and best, right, if you have a spouse who have a stable income. Okay, so I hope this helps, right? And if you have enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Any question, feedback, let me know below. And for those of you who want to learn more about my own trading methodology, strategies, and techniques, what you can do is go down over here. Okay, go down over here to my website, tradingwithrayner.com. Right? Why Rayner? Because my name is Rayner. That's why. Okay, and I just scroll down a little bit there. I got a couple of trading guides for you. So one of them is trend following, right? If you are the type of trader that wants to learn how to write massive trends in the market, then this guide is for you, the ultimate trend following guide. Just scroll down, right? Click this orange button and I'll send it to your email address for free. And if you're the type of trader that want to learn more about price action, better time your entries and exits, learn about market structure, support resistance, then hey, the ultimate guide to price action trading is for you. Just click this orange button and I'll send it to your email address for free. Alright, so with that said, I have come towards the end. Alright, thanks for hanging out, and until next time, I wish you good luck and good trading. I'll talk to you soon.